This guide is for customers using WorkWindow's Preconfigured VR headset service, where we handle the setup for you. If you're setting up the headsets yourself, please refer to our DIY setup onboarding guides. To ensure you can start using your VR headsets and our applications right away, there are a few things to prepare before they arrive. You'll need to set up email addresses for each headset. We also need you to make sure everything connects to the internet network smoothly. You'll most likely need the support of your IT team for these steps. Each MetaQuest VR headset requires a unique Meta account linked to a unique email address. The linked email accounts are needed for verification during setup and may be required later down the track for pairing codes or password resets, so they should be linked to email inboxes that you can access easily. You'll need one unique email inbox for each VR headset you have purchased. For example, if you have 3 headsets, then you'll need 3 emails. We recommend naming the emails clearly, like this: vr1@yourdomain.edu.au, vr2@yourdomain.edu.au, and so on. When we set up your VR headsets, we'll need access to 6-digit codes that are sent through to the associated email inbox or inboxes that you have now created. To minimize time requirements for your IT team, our preference is to turn on automatic email forwarding. This means that the verification code will be automatically forwarded from the emails you create to our onboarding team email inbox. All of this information and more about creating emails and turning on forwarding can be found in the onboarding article provided to you in Step 1, Part A, titled Create Emails to Associate with Meta Accounts. We recommend sending your IT team the onboarding guide and requesting that they complete the steps outlined in Step 1, Part A. Alternatively, if your IT team does not allow automatic forwarding, we can schedule a time with you when you'll need to manually forward the emails with the verification codes to us. We need to make sure that our applications and the VR headsets can connect to the internet and are not being blocked by your network's firewall. Get in touch with your network administrator or IT team to ensure that the headsets and our applications can connect to your internet network. Again, send them the onboarding guide and request that they complete the steps outlined in Step 1, Part B, called Firewall hosts. They can find more information about what is involved there. So your order has arrived. What now? First, let's check what's inside the box. You'll find your virtual reality headset, controllers, a charging cable to charge the battery, disinfectant wipes, and microfiber cloth for cleaning the headsets between users. There's also a VR credential sheet with your login details. Finally, you'll have 2 A4 instruction sheets, one for WorkWindow and one for the job interview simulator. Okay, so let's go into a little more detail about some of these items in the box. In the box, you'll have the microfiber cloth and the wipes for cleaning the headsets. The microfiber cloth is used for cleaning the lenses, and the wipes are for cleaning the interface between the user and the headset and the controllers. Do not use these wipes on the lenses. Your credential sheet contains 2 different sets of logins. App login credentials are used to log into both WorkWindow and the job interview simulator. The same credentials work for all headsets and are shared between both apps. These credentials should be saved and ready to use when you first open either app.
Welcome to WorkWindow.
The Meta account credentials are for logging into Meta-related websites or apps. Usually, you shouldn't need to use these details unless you need access to a pairing code. Your headsets will come pre-configured and logged into their assigned Meta accounts. Each headset has a unique email, so if you are logging into a Meta account, make sure to use the email matching the headset's color or number. You can download additional copies of the instructions for the WorkWindow and Job Interview Simulator apps. These can be useful to print out and keep with the VR headsets for use in activities when running sessions, so users or students can refer to them. Next up, we'll need to connect each headset to your organization's Wi-Fi network. To do this, grab a headset and the corresponding controllers. If you have more than one VR headset, the headset and controllers will have matching stickers on them that show which headset the controllers are paired to. Turn the headset on by holding down the power button until the white light turns on. Now put the headset on. Tighten or loosen the side or top straps if required. With your hands holding the side of the headset, move it up and down until you find a sweet spot where the image becomes clear. You'll now load into the home menu. Move your controller around to move the laser in VR. This laser is what you'll use to select things like buttons in the menu. To connect to Wi-Fi, you'll first need to select the Quick Settings button on the dashboard. To select buttons, you'll need to point the laser at it while squeezing the trigger button on the back of the controller. From here, select the Wi-Fi button. Ensure that Wi-Fi is enabled. Then, select the relevant Wi-Fi network. If your IT team has advised you to connect to a specific network, then select that option from this menu. Select the password field, then enter the password using the keyboard when it appears. After completing this, the network should show as connected here. Before using our content, you must accept our terms and conditions and privacy policy. To do this, select the Apps button on the dashboard. Then select either Work Window or the Job Interview Simulator. Once you load into the application, you'll notice that your login credentials should already be entered and ready to go. Select Login, then wait a moment. After logging in, you should see this screen with our terms and conditions and privacy policy. Hover the laser over these fields while pulling down on the thumbstick to scroll through the agreements. After you have finished reading them, select the Accept button. Congratulations, you're now onboarded and ready to start exploring careers or practicing your job interviewing skills. We recommend having a go on both Work Window and the Job Interview Simulator yourself now. To do this, select Apps, then select the app you want to launch, then hit Login and follow the prompts.
Great work! Once you have found a career which is of interest, you can select it by pointing the laser at the career and pressing the trigger button.